Who do you look like? Well, your hair may be the same color as your mom, your chin may look like your dad, and your ears stick out like Uncle Frank. And just like you, most sea creatures such as little octopi, lionfish, and horn sharks look pretty much like the grown-ups. But what if you didn't resemble mom, dad, or any adult? For some marine animals, that's exactly what happens. For instance, this baby jackknife fish looks like two fins in search of a body. It has almost no resemblance to its chubby parents. Adult jackknife fish are the same colors as the juveniles, but they have a more fishy shape, allowing them to swim in a more efficient manner. Of course, sometimes kids will just be kids. This young, brightly colored cleaner wrasse is bouncing up and down like a yo-yo. He's not just playing, he's practicing. This kind of movement or posturing is how cleaners let patients know that the doctor is in. This is an adult cleaner wrasse. Notice how its colors are more subdued. And while it still bobs for customers, it's not nearly as energetic as the baby, just like so many grown-ups. This is a mother's salp with her babies. Can't see the babies? They don't look much like mom. See the little bracelet hanging down from mom? The one that looks like a ruffled collar? Those are the babies. After a while, the ringlet of babies break off the mom and drift away in the currents. When they grow up, they'll be far away from their mom, and it's likely they won't come back, even on Mother's Day. Corals often grow on corals. This may look like a cemetery, but this dead coral skeleton is also a nursery. This blob that looks like a wad of gum is a little baby coral. When they're a little older, they start growing branches, but it's only after many years that corals look like this. This is a baby Garibaldi. Now, everyone has to deal with grouchy parents sometimes, but when you're a Garibaldi, that's all the time. Adult Garibaldis are bright orange, and they're fussy and grumpy and don't like visitors, especially other adult Garibaldis. If it's orange, it's out of here. So if little Garibaldis look just like their parents, they might be chased away, which could be really dangerous. Scientists believe this may be why all young Garibaldis have blue spots. These probably remind the grumpy adults, "Hey, leave me alone, I'm just a kid." These little orange fish are adult female basslets. They probably think they're all grown up, but nature has one more surprise in store for some of them. Basslets live in harems. The lords of the harems are the large purple males with the trailing fins. Now, some female basslets stay females all their lives, but when the male dies, say it gets eaten by a jack, one of the females becomes a male and takes over the harem. So just when a female basslet thinks she has it all figured out, it's time for a new gender and a new job. Sheephead really go through a lot of changes growing up. This very perky fish is a juvenile sheephead. It's only about 9 months old. It has a bright white line along its side and big black spots. At just about its second birthday, it will look like this. This female has traded in its stripes and spots for a more sophisticated shade of pink. Then, just to confuse matters a little, when they're about 7 years old, they change again to this. Their heads and tails turn black and, well, this is the confusing part, they turn into males. All sheephead are females first, and then they become males. It must be pretty weird having your sister suddenly turn into your brother. So when it comes to growing up, fish are a lot like us. Some of them know exactly what they'll be when they grow up, and others don't have a clue.